This is why the liberal position, if left unexamined, if left unaddressed, especially if the average person who considers themselves to be liberal or, the average capitalist is not educated on any sort of Marxist alternative, any sort of materialist analysis, will inevitably try to make sense of all of the harm that they're experiencing, especially in times of unique economic hardship. And opportunists, fascist opportunists, reactionary fascist opportunists like Nick Fuentes will take advantage of that anxiety and turn around and position the historical outgroup that has consistently been vilified, at least under the Christian tradition, the Jews, as the primary group of people that is responsible for everything.
You better be careful. Because if I'm a Nazi, then there's millions of young people that are following a fucking Nazi. So you better be careful about those words. You're saying I'm a Nazi, I'm a monster. There's a million monsters then. There's a million Nazis out there then. Because they love my show and they agree with me way more than they agree with you, and they're pissed off.
How's he still doing this? I'm not a Nazi bit? No, he's not doing it. He's basically saying, like, what are you going to do about it? I don't think he's saying that he's not a Nazi. I think he's saying that, you don't know what's coming. He's gloating.
And they'll follow me into battle. So you better be real careful. You're barking up the wrong tree with that.
The Groipers were mad at Ted Cruz calling him a Nazi? Of course, because the Nazi moniker is still met with a lot of resistance by broader society. That's why neo-Nazis try to hide their power level. That's why Nazis try to only do subtle winks and nods, and sometimes not so subtle winks and nods towards what they actually are and what they represent. He's not hiding it well. Just a couple days ago, where is the lie? Fuentes, Jews are running society. Women need to shut the up. Blacks need to be in prison for the most part, and we would live in paradise. But I'm sure I'm taking this out of context, right? Where is the lie? Yes, his fans fully understand the situation and are also now tweeting out screenshots of their woke lib parent texts asking them if they like Nick. Own your mom, dude. Time to stand up to that bitch. Time to stand my ground, says Johnny Football. So you follow/listen to Nick Fuentes? Yes. That's sick, bro. Sick. I just own my mom in the marketplace of ideas. That bitch. Yeah. No more nap time. Yeah, my bitch ass mom, dude. The problem is, like I said, you don't know who you're talking